20 something.
Episode 30.
Really?
30? No, I think like 28 or something. It was 29.
Yeah, there's no way. I think we
I
jumped.
think
a few.
20.
Well,
It's somewhere in the 20s.
you guys would be 28. Tyler's going to be 29.
Oh, so we 30.
All right, well, fuck it. We're live with another episode of Happy Power. We lost track of what episode this is, but David says episode 30, so it's kind of a milestone, Quad. You're a part of a milestone number.
Yeah, there you go.
So we got our boy Tang, owner of Quad Strength Systems, just opened his gym not that long ago, so we want to obviously get into that a little bit, but give him a little background on everything that you do. Powerlifter, gym owner, all of the things.
I started powerlifting 2019, and from there I've just been lifting. I went to here before I opened my own gym. As you guys know, there's like really no powerlifting gym in South Jersey.
Yeah.
And I used to drive 45 minutes to Conshohocken, 50 minutes to PWRBLD KOP.
Yeah.
And I got tired of it. The gas price going
Facts.
up, $5 a pop every time. It would just keep adding up. Yeah. So I started looking for a place. After COVID started slowing down, I looked for a building. I got a good amount of money saved up. Like as you can see, like they don't give start alone. So I saved my money. I looked for a building and started looking for my surroundings, see what type of audience, clients I bring in. I found a building, negotiate the lease, confirm the price for the monthly payment. Then that's when I just started buying equipment.
How long did it take you to find your current space? Like when did you like make the like, all right, I'm finding a fucking gym, finding a space for a gym. And
it took me over a year.
Over a year, yeah. So I was like thinking
it was
probably,
hard because like people think getting a place is easy, but a lot of landlords don't want gym owner because of the sound. Like
yeah,
you deadlift, boom, sound. And you have like sublease, like there's a space next door. If like a restaurant, church, or anything that's quiet, they don't want to hear any vibration.
Yeah.
Like, so, and they don't want their floor to be damaged.
Yeah, so. I tell people that all the time that are looking for spaces, whether it's like for a gym or not. I always like tell them like, don't fall in love with any space because there's a good chance that, for one, I don't know, maybe just negotiations don't work out. But two, sometimes the landlord's just like, hey, I don't want you here. Like we meaning like me, when I was looking for this, I looked at like fucking 20 spots. Some of them I was like dead set. I'm like, this is it. I'm like, this would be so sick. I was like pumped. The landlord's like, yeah, we don't want a gym here. And they're like, I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry, I guess I'll just keep looking. But yeah, there was multiple spots like that I thought was going to be like the new power build. And landlord just came in and shut that shit down real quick. So it's one of those things you got to kind of start early, look often, and eventually like the right spot will kind of work out. And it sounds like, we kind of were talking a little bit before we jumped on the pod. And it sounds like, the space is all, like perfect for like your first gym, space-wise. Got some little spots that you're able to kind of sublease some stuff.
Yeah, so a little bit about my building is it's located on Broad Street, which is a very, very busy road. A lot of foot traffic, but our entrance from the back, because that's where the parking lot start. So in front of on Broad Street is a house, and after that is basically like a warehouse strip that go all the way to the back with the parking lot. So during the negotiation, I was able to get a sublease on my agreement. So it's like sublease, basically you're allowed to lease spaces, and you gotta get approved by the landlord because some landlord literally don't let you sublease anything out because it gets more liability, responsibility that you gotta deal with. So I was able to sublease the upstairs, which is 3-bedroom apartments. I was able to do a quick renovation, kind of do the painting, put better looking floor, clean the place up, gut it down, and I was able to get a tenants upstairs. And downstairs we turned into a studio. It's about 500 square feet. I was able to rent that out. And now I'm currently working with a barber, and he's fully licensed, and he's willing to rent another room out, which is 600 square feet, and open a barbershop there with 3 chairs and private appointments only.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. So what was that building before? Like it was just like empty?
It was. I don't know if you guys heard of a breakfast called Weber.
Nah.
It's a breakfast place.
Gosh, okay.
It been vacant for 10 years. And yeah.
Gosh, so
it was dirty. It was like raccoon. When we went there, check it out. It was like 10 raccoon in there.
What the fuck?
It was cats. Like,
damn.
Holy shit.
But that's how you'll find like a good deal too. I mean, with it being vacant for so long, obviously you said like a new landlord came in right as you were looking at it.
Yeah, the guy purchased the place, and he was already looking for tenants. And he basically gave me a offer like, what do I need to get done? It's like what he told me was a white envelope. Write down what I need, and he's gonna basically reply back of what can he do. And after that, we just negotiate with how much I'll be paying monthly and how long the lease gonna be, and we agree from there.
So I mean, just sounds like timing wise, it was just kind of like worked out. He was coming in, you were looking for a space. Sounds like you got like a crazy deal.
Yeah, it was a great deal. Great deal for.
That was during COVID.
Nah, it was. We actually just opened 4 or 5 months ago. So
yeah. You opened in the summer, right?
Yeah.
I opened the end of July.
End of July. Okay.
We was pushing for June.
Yeah.
But as a first time business owner, I didn't really know we got to get the place to like rezone and everything.
Yeah.
So I thought we just apply for the mercantile license. How Jersey work? You apply for the license, you get they ask for the operation hour. All your inspection, like you got to get your fire inspection, you got to get your plumbing, electrician. If one of your like open spots over 5,000 square feet, you need a sprinkler. That's a lot of money. It was a lot of back order. Luckily, I have a firewall that make one of my open space like 4,800. So I was 200. I was lucky. The sprinkler would have cost like $30,000 front, and I had to wait for it and get it installed. So I was lucky with that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the shit.
This place got sprinkler, right?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for us, kind of, similar situation as far as like this space was vacant for a while. What
was before this?
I think it was like a clothing warehouse of some kind, like something kind of weird, but it was had to be vacant for years. Somebody mentioned at some point maybe like it went out of business like 4 or 5 years ago. So they just had this giant empty space. Nobody's coming in. It was during COVID pretty much. Like we're like we had to be the only people out here looking to open a gym in like kind of the middle of COVID, like the worst point of COVID. So, there was also some leverage there where it was like they're sitting on this giant retail space. We're one of the only ones looking for something like this. So we were able to kind of, work out a pretty good deal. Shit's still expensive as all hell, but it could have been way more. Yeah. So we were able to work out some, pretty good terms with our lease, and that's huge. A lot of it sometimes is just timing and, getting a little lucky. And you can't get lucky unless you're out there, putting the work in, checking out spot after spot. Like, again, like I probably looked at 15, 20 places before this.
Yeah,
and
I look a lot too.
Yeah. Anything that I thought had potential, I was like, all right, let's go check it out at least. You never know. You never know what the landlord's willing to do. If you guys like are unfamiliar with kind of how leases work, like how he was talking a little bit about his terms, he was able to like negotiate subleasing, so he can literally make money off of people that are leasing the space that he has. Same thing with us. Like we have deep tissue specialists here. We were gonna have like a supplement shop here that was gonna be ran through one of my buddies.
Yeah.
We just ended up kind of like growing and needed more gym floor, and it didn't end up working out where we have the supplement store, but that was kind of worked into the negotiations, and I think like it would have been awesome, but we just need more damn gym floor. So it's all about kind of finding the right deal in order to make it work, because obviously gyms they're not easy. It's a lot that goes into it, and you just got to make sure you get the right spot with the right deal. So
I think I got the right.
So what made you open your like? What made you think about the idea of opening your own gym?
I mean, it start from Conshohocken. Like I spoke with you before this gym opened up, and I was there for the Conshohocken grand opening, and just the atmosphere, and how powerlifting been growing so much since I started. Everybody been getting stronger, and his gym basically showed me like what I want to do for my gym, everything. I also got kicked out of the edge.
Oh, you did? Why?
I was deadlifting. It was 6 plate each side with the 45-pound bump plate, so it's 585.
Yeah.
And I was doing it for reps, and there is no way I could just slow-mo down edge. And I literally told the guy, like, I'm not slamming the weight. Like, you could watch me. 6 plate's gonna make sound, and it's not my fault. You have the deadlift area where there's a basement there, so all the vibration. He kicked me out. He thought I was being a smartass. I was like, bro, I'm not being a smartass. I'm literally taking my time and showing you I'm lifting. I'm not being a smartass. He said, well, he revoked my membership. And during that time, I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
I can't even lift.
You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my own spot. I'll make my own shit.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah.
But now they have deadlift platform because of me, because I caught a headquarter.
Oh, really?
They have deadlift platform at Edge. Literally, as soon as I could kick out 2 weeks later, they installed Lico deadlift platform. Damn. And he asked me to come back.
Oh, really?
I came back, he got fired.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
shit.
Nah, you can't revoke my membership. Like,
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, yeah,
video
that's
of
fucked
me
up.
taking my time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was big back then, and everybody started slamming weight on purpose. And they have hashtag free quad.
But you got.
Yep.
I was
Really?
dead.
Which edge?
It was the one in Cherry Hill.
Okay.
It was like literally brand new during
Yeah.
that time. That's when L8 Fitness was across the street. Now it's Exporter. So I went over the Edge, and it was brand new. And
Damn. That's lit.
Damn. So you only started, like when we first opened, you said 2019. That's when you first got into powerlifting?
seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
I started 2018, but I was just like looking into it, like seeing like, oh, they strong. Like I want to be. I didn't know I was gonna able to squat over 6.
Yeah.
So I started getting 2019. I did my first meet in June. Was at New Jersey State.
Yeah.
And I was able to qualify national my first meet. So I went to Chicago 2019 and did
Yeah,
raw
I think
national.
that's when I first
I saw
ran
you.
into you. Yeah.
And there I literally just did 5-3-1
Yeah.
Damn.
lunges, the accessory afterwards,
Yeah.
just called it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw you was coaching. I saw all the successful client you have. That's why I reached out to you right
Yeah.
afterward. Yeah,
Yeah. Me and we did like a year together, right?
yeah.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times. We did what? Did we do nationals together? I know we were at the Virginia meet together.
The Virginia meet and one in Philadelphia. They
Oh
came
yeah,
both,
yeah. Damn.
You
I feel
also
like that was such a
That
long
was during
time ago.
COVID though.
Yeah.
Like I don't even count that meet because it was lifting outside with 100 degree.
What the
My
fuck?
chalk was melting on my hands.
Ew.
Like I definitely don't count that meet. I have like that bad memory with that meet.
Yeah, I used to get a little tough, but
Yeah. Wait, are you a powerlifting coach too?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have clients and shit. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Sure.
so you're doing the coaching, got the gym owners. You open the gym by yourself, or do you have a buddy with you that does
I
that?
do. My brother's is the investor.
Oh, that's your brother?
Yes.
Because I think I met him, right? He's the one that came here
Yeah, he
that one
came
time?
in one day. I was trying to tell him like, yo, you gotta look at this gym. This is the goal right here.
Yeah.
Like how cross strength system started, just like how Conchanka started.
Yep.
Little small space, only powerlifting gym in the area, great atmosphere, competition equipment. Then you expand to KOP. That's my goal, to expand. Cross strength system in South Jersey, something like this size.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it didn't really take us long. I feel like if you kind of establish, like, good community, establish that you have specialty equipment, I mean, you're catering to a certain niche, that's how you're going to stand out. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong sometimes when they open, like, their own gym, is like they try and cater to everyone right away, and it's just kind of unrealistic. Unless you have, like, unlimited pockets, like if you, I don't know, maybe you have, like, funding from somebody or whatever. If you have unlimited funding, I don't know, sure, yeah, you can make, like, a mega gym right away, but if you're, like, starting out on your own for real, I would say you definitely narrow it down to a very specific niche and dominate that. Like, you where you're at right now is literally exactly what we did with Conchi. Like, we just kind of dominated the powerlifting world, grew that small little location to, like, be bursting at the seams, and then was basically forced to open this. Like, I was like, we can't fit any more people in this fucking
That's
gym.
how I feel. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
so,
get packed. Like,
but that's good. I mean,
come to the point you gotta wait for the bathroom line.
yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah, we still have that fucking problem over at Conchi because we only have the 2 single bathrooms. You know what I mean? So it makes it tough sometimes. But again, like, that's how you'll learn. You'll figure things out. You'll know what you need when you are ready to make that next move. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it continues to grow. We still got to make it out there, and we're planning. We've been talking forever.
Oh
About
yeah,
the
that could
gym
be one.
tour.
Yeah, that could be one of our gym
Yeah,
tours.
we're definitely gonna hit up
Come
your
down.
spot.
Yeah.
We want to, like, roll up, get all the homies, all the OGs, roll up, train, showcase your gym.
Yeah.
Some of the other
Fire.
cool gyms. Yeah, it'll be fun. We got a bunch on the list, but we gotta get that going.
Yeah. Do you have like a content guy for your gym or anything like that?
Right now, no.
No. Cool.
That's the next step, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Content, you gotta get that.
website,
Yeah.
shirts,
Merch. Yeah.
yeah.
We were
Merch,
talking
all
about that.
competition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Definitely events. I seen you've been doing some stuff with the events, but yeah, merch. Again, supplements. We were talking a little bit earlier about that. It's also about, like, kind of like making money off of multiple streams of income throughout one, gym. Like the gym can have multiple streams of income, like merch, subs, training. You got anyone in there training or anything like that, doing like personal training and shit?
Yeah, they have their own business. They just pay me a lease price, rent price to train. How I do is just like a total members they have on their end, and I just calculate by a certain amount, and they just pay me monthly.
Yeah. That's another thing. It's like got to find those ways to like maximize, you know, what you're doing. Memberships aren't like whenever people want to come and talk to me about things, they want to know like how many members we have, and they think like that's like the difference. Like, yeah, you need that. That's like your bread and butter, but
that's only pay certain bills.
Exactly. Like that's only going to get you so far. Like the way gyms get ahead is with training, merch, like any type of amenities that you can kind of offer, maybe some type of premium membership. Like there's all of those things that people sometimes just don't think about, or, you know, maybe they don't take advantage of. But, you know, you're already ahead of the game, honestly, man. You got it like figured out.
All right.
Yep.
What, 3-4 months in, right?
Yeah, 4 months in. The first 2 months, the membership went up pretty fast.
Yeah.
So right now we go over 130.
Yeah.
4 months in.
That's honestly like I honestly think
but sometimes I don't even feel like the gym get like certain hours the gym don't get back. So I could definitely like. Didn't you cap out Contra Hawking at some point?
Yeah, I mean we had a pretty much cap, like, well, what I did was like I capped it and then I would kind of see how things would work, and then like each week I was like starting to let more people in. But like I literally had like a waiting list created of like people trying to get in the door, and that was like, honestly, we were around probably like 150, 175 member wise when I started doing that. Yeah. But
I think I might be good for 200 because the way my build is long, it's like very long, so it's spaced out pretty good.
Yeah, and I think one of the things you'll find out is like people will kind of start to find like, hey, if I show up at 5, 6 p.m., like, yeah, it's going to be busy. That's when 90% of the people probably want to come to the gym. But you'll end up realizing, like, they'll start maybe finding some different times. Maybe they'll show up a little later, a little earlier. Yeah. I mean, you can only do what you can do, you know what I mean? Like, you have 4 combo racks, right? Don't you have, like, some power racks in there, too?
We got 4 combo, 1 competition bench only from Texas Strength System.
Yep.
Have a state-of-art cage.
Yep.
And full commercial cable, just a bunch of machine.
Yeah. So
I was lucky with the machines.
Yeah.
I found a warehouse in Virginia with a guy who basically go around to every single gym that's closed down and purchased all the equipment and put it in his warehouse. When I went down there, it was like 50,000 square feet warehouse, and I was able to just hand select anything I need. And he delivered to my gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
4-hour drive.
Damn.
And I didn't even have to put a deposit down.
Nice.
So sometimes you put a deposit, now you like, okay, what if you don't deliver the stuff?
Yeah.
I got lucky with that.
What was that place called?
Which one?
Do you remember what the warehouse or like?
I don't remember. I know it was like a Facebook Market thing.
See, because I just like came across this one on Instagram the other day. It's called like Super Fitness Superstore. It's like something super fucking generic, dude. Yeah. But I'll have to send it to you because maybe you'd be interested in it too. But like this guy seems like what he does. He has a bunch of used stuff. You know what I mean? Like decent used stuff. I think he does the same thing. He'll buy out gyms that are maybe closing. But he also puts in like huge orders with like Arsenal and some of these other big brands, and he'll just like he'll order like fucking 20 leg presses, and then he just resells them. I think he like tacks on a little bit, but then you can get it right away. Because if you just go and you want like Arsenal, cool, you're gonna be waiting 25 weeks.
Long time.
So if you want something like from Arsenal, but like right away, that's what this guy is there for. So there's like a little bit of an upcharge, I think, but obviously there has to be. Yeah. So he can make some money, but then you get it right away. So I just came across this the other day, and he has like a few different like manufacturers that I usually would fuck with, like Arsenal.
You got Prime?
I don't know if he has Prime, dude. Prime's tough.
Prime. Yeah.
I just reached out to them again to get another lead time. It's like 32 weeks.
Damn.
It's still 32 weeks. That's like fucking 8 months.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
So it's equipment's crazy. That's the thing people don't realize. Like
equipment, floor mats.
Floor mats
cost me a lot. I didn't expect a mat like 6x4 was like $60.
Oh yeah, especially when you need 100 of them or whatever.
Horse mat.
Yeah. 60. I feel like they were more expensive than that.
No, they're
price going up.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got a good deal because I bought 100.
Oh, you bought okay.
But it was like I paid like 50.
Yeah, sure. Damn.
110 you bought. Yeah. Your grip probably got fucking twice as strong after manhandling.
Yeah,
that.
them jaws heavy as fuck. It's
That's
like
the-
100
like,
The way
pounds.
it's built, like it's
Oh
like
yeah, it's
6
like
foot,
it's
so
hard
you-
to handle. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck is this?
You just got to kind of like drag them.
I had people help me out.
Yeah, oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, you got it.
A lot of my friends that help put the stall mat, they're like superheroes, so they
Yeah.
just grab 2 at one time, just boom, and then next thing one get full, and it just
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
What was the hardest part about the process opening the gym? I know you mentioned a few things, but like what would you say is like, damn, wasn't expecting that?
I would say dealing with the township,
Yeah.
because I just feel they just want money,
Oh yeah.
Like,
Everything,
and
dude.
they keep pushing. So what I had was my gym was a restaurant, and I have to get a site plan waiver to get to zone to a gym, and they only have one board meeting
A month, right?
a month on the end of on a last week of a Thursday.
Third Thursday of the month, some
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah.
3 months
Damn.
to get me to that meeting. So
What
it
the
was a
fuck?
long time.
It's crazy. That's just See, like that's the stuff that you never think about. I remember, like I still remember the same thing when I was opening Conchi. They're like, oh yeah, you have to get it rezoned because I'm in like an industrial area and it's gonna be a gym. And I remember we had to show up to one Thursday, like I don't know, let's just say it was April. That was just to kind of like let them know what we wanted to do. Then, like we couldn't even get it cleared. Then we had to show up another month later, and that was for like our actual like, hey, here's what we want to do, blah blah blah. You had to like give them some information. They were even like during this meeting like saying like, oh well, because there's not a lot of parking at Conchi. Like what it looks like, it's like street
It's
parking
actually
only.
street parking.
So they're like worried about, well, if it's a gym, there's going to be all these people parking. But, my argument's like, well, gyms get busy after 4 p.m. The only like people that work on that street are the people that are working they work 6 to 2 or 7 to 3. So then the street's completely clear. So like we literally had to go take photos during those times of the street and then show them. We had to do a presentation on
Oh, yeah.
yeah, this is what we're going to do, and it's going to be fine. So we had to, have proof. And then there was still this one dickhead on this, panel. It's a bunch of fucking old heads that don't know anything. They're just, power tripping. And one guy's like, well, maybe we should, only allow them to be open these hours. And we're like,
Fuck.
what?
Yeah, what?
It's going to be a 24/7 gym. No.
Yeah, right.
So luckily, a majority of the panel were, decent, and they were like, all right, you're good to go. They gave us the clearance, and then we were good. But yeah, that was a 2-3 month process of you just got to show up to these random ass meetings on a third Thursday of the month, sit there, had to listen to this group that was literally building a 350 unit apartment building in Conchi. Got to hear their whole pitch. They had to come back a few times because the panel was roasting these motherfuckers. They're like, well, what about the flood plans, this and that, and then blah, blah, blah. And then funny enough, that whole apartment building that they did build, it did fucking flood before it was even done. It was a third of the way done, and this motherfucker was 10 feet underwater. Do you remember when Conchi flood and shit last year?
I remember 76 was flooded.
Yeah,
Was that
the
was the same
highway
time,
was
right?
flooded.
Okay,
the
okay,
railroad
yeah,
was
yeah.
underwater.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
were swimming in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. People were swimming that dirty ass
That's
water. I was like, what the fuck?
disgusting, dude.
Just all brown.
The Schuylkill, you don't be
Yeah, I
swimming
know.
in there, man.
No, it was on 76. They literally because it was all flooded. It was all the way
Oh,
up
on
high.
the highway?
Yeah, so they started swimming there. It was purple. It was fucking dirty ass water. I was like, what's
People
wrong
are
with you
fucking
people?
reckless.
Yeah, talk about the parking lot. They made me hire a land engineer to draw my building and draw a landscaping plan, draw the light pole, see where's the lights coming from. Is it gonna mess up the flow of traffic? It was a lot.
Yeah.
And my issue was they want me to update my handicap. If you have a 30-car parking lot, they require 2 in Jersey. Have to update that, but they just want you to have an engineer drawing it out and presenting them at the board meeting.
Yep.
That's what slowed it down.
Which is also expensive as fuck, right?
Yeah, because you gotta get a lawyer and all that stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Wild.
All of the expenses.
When I turn in that little plan I had, they want me to turn in $4,500 at the same time. I'm like, why you guys need $4,500? It's like, oh yeah, it's for our engineer to review.
Processing fee and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out
It's
of
like,
here.
okay. And they say you want to get it back. I still haven't got my money back.
Damn.
Because whatever they spend and whatever the leftover,
Yeah.
they're supposed to send me a check back. I'm still waiting. So
Damn. And during that whole process, like, did you feel like you want to like give up, or you just muscle through that shit? You're like, nah, I'm gonna open this
I
gym.
feel like, yeah, it was hard because you're like, damn, I'm losing all this money, and I'm not making money.
Right,
But I just trust the process.
yeah,
That's
there
all
you go.
it is. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, I just literally just trust the process. Just
Yeah.
be patient. It's
Right,
so hard
exactly.
to like calling them. They don't even pick up the phone when I call them. I
Yeah.
usually leave like voicemail every day, checking updates, trying to see like when I
That's
can get a
wild.
meeting. And I show up there, and for some reason this guy is always on lunch.
This guy's always on, like-
dude, I'm not even kidding. It's like
He
the
probably
same.
lying.
Maybe they're
They definitely
busy, like,
lying to your ass
hey,
by saying
but,
that. They
like,
definitely
yeah.
lying. Like,
Literally, we have this is the same story. It was literally something that was happening here. We had to get like our fire inspection for our like certificate of occupancy, and like we needed this fucking fire marshal to walk through the space and give us the clearance. We couldn't get him out here. Then once he was out here, he was supposed to kind of file like, all right, they're good to go, they passed or whatever, so that way like the township can actually do the certificate of occupancy. Like you need that in order to like really open. This motherfucker, I don't know, he just didn't want to like upload his paperwork or something. Like it went on for like weeks, and it was the same thing. I would be like calling him every day, talking to some random like, I don't know, secretary or like, assistant. And she's like, I don't know, like Bob hasn't blah, blah, blah. I'll try and get a hold of him today. Like, dude, day after day after day after day. I'm like, where the fuck's this guy at? Like, it literally got to the point where like, luckily my like GC that helped, do all of the KOP build out was like, he does all these big projects with the township. He like knows them all. He was able to kind of like pull some strings and finally get this fucking guy to do his job and give us the fucking CO before like we opened up. But yeah, it's just it's always like, if it's not one thing, it's another, and it's like you're always relying on these people who they work for a township or whatever it may be, and like they don't give a fuck. They have no sense of urgency. They're like, oh, Quad wants to open his gym. All right, yeah, when I get to it. So it's brutal. It's a process for sure.
were you born here?
No, I was born in Vietnam.
Vietnam. True. When did you come over?
2004.
Damn. True. Yeah, I was born here. My parents were born in Vietnam, but I was born here. So.
When did you come
yeah.
over?
2004. I was 8.
4.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Shit.
So you're probably stereotypical, but your parents like nail salon techs or anything, or like?
Nah, actually, that's a good question. Now, I only moved with my mom.
Gotcha.
She don't speak English, so she work in the warehouse.
Gotcha.
I grew up, so she work in the warehouse.
Okay.
I wasn't born with a golden spoon, so everything I do, I work for really,
Yeah.
really hard for.
I feel that.
So it's honestly it's about like managing your money and how to save and have a plan.
Right.
And investing in a gym is something I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Got
Because
you.
if you just leave money, it's just gonna sit there.
Right. Yeah.
So invest your money. That's how you're gonna grow.
So you didn't come from like a business background or anything. You just
Nah.
like you're just learning right
Came
now.
from a background with nobody in my
Yeah.
nobody in my family graduated high school.
God.
first
Yeah.
one.
God. Yeah. Same here. Yeah. Same
I'm the
here.
first one with tattoos. Too,
Yeah.
So,
Damn. Yeah. My parents didn't graduate college, like high school or college either. But I'm like the only generation that like went through like high school and
Yeah,
college and stuff. So
That's their goal.
yeah. No,
That's
yeah.
good.
So
Vietnam is different. You gotta pay to go to school. There's no
yeah.
the government don't help.
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Pay
they don't give
monthly,
a fuck.
you get kicked out of
Yeah.
school.
Exactly. Yeah. Shit's rough there. Damn.
Damn. You go back?
I went back one time when I was 11. I want to go back soon. I want to see.
Yeah. No, I never been there. I'm trying to go
to
there
a
too.
Vietnamese gym.
Yeah.
Vietnam, just trying to see what's
You be a
what's out
superstar over there,
yo.
yo. You be a superstar over there.
Do you notice like is it like the culture over there with like lifting? Is it like popular over there? Or
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better. I think because social media,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah,
and everything is
social
the
media.
real and TikTok.
Yeah. A lot of them play soccer too.
Soccer.
Yeah,
That's
soccer.
big over there. Is that like
Yeah.
their main thing?
I feel like it is, right?
I
In
don't
Vietnam?
know.
I feel like it
Soccer.
is because like a bunch of my Vietnamese friends, they be playing soccer and shit.
Soccer.
And they're like fobs.
Soccer's like kind of the
fresh off the
universal
boat type
thing.
Jones.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Vietnamese powerlifters over here, at least. Like they're they're
They're
American.
not
but,
that
like,
tall.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
But
leverages.
I feel like you motherfuckers are
like-
strong. Hung Mai, he's
Oh, yeah, Hung Mai,
I think
yeah.
he's Vietnamese and something, or maybe he's a straight
You
Vietnamese.
can't make it to the NBA, NFL, so we gotta do powerlifting.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah, some of you use those leverages, man. Tell the people some of your numbers.
I pull over 7, squat over 6, and I'm close to 400 bench, like for a
Damn.
clean pull. Some reason I just can't bench.
You competing anytime soon, or?
I'm actually competing in March in out Texas Strength System.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
For I think it's a combo rack meet. You win, you get a combo rack or
Oh,
some type of money.
Shit.
Oh,
which
shit.
which Texas Strength gym's running it?
I'm not even sure.
Because there's one in San Antonio. That's
Yeah,
like
San
the-
Antonio.
That's
There
like
you
the
go.
main. That's like the
the
OG.
one that's sponsored by 110.
Okay, yeah, that.
The
that
Rise and Tie.
Okay,
Rise and Tie,
yeah,
there you
because
go.
there's another one now.
They got 2?
Yeah, so there's.
No, I didn't know they got 2.
I guess like, I wish I could remember his name. I feel like a dick, but he used to work for the one in San Antonio, but then he was like, "Yo, I want to like open my own," and then they like kind of like franchised off of their main location. It's like right outside of Houston. Debo was like friends with a girl that was like managing it, and were you there? when we
Oh,
went to
yeah,
Austin?
that one, yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
there. David was there. Yeah, we were. It was me, you, David, and Debo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was us.
It's like right outside of Austin. It's pretty nice too. Like he's got like, I don't know how many fucking combo racks, like 8 combo
Yeah,
racks,
a lot.
bunch of like all the Texas like machines that they make that I didn't even know they made.
Yeah.
He has all them, and he runs meets and stuff like that. But yeah, I've never been to the San Antonio one, but I know that one's like the OG one. So
Yeah, that's where I'll be going.
yeah,
Wait, what? If you win, you get a combo rack?
I
said?
think there was one. Is it a money or a combo rack? I gotta look the word.
true.
I like to go to big meets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
I like
that.
big meets. I mean, local meet is cool and all. Just just kind of like warm up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I want to be competitive. I want to be going big meets and compete with all the big boys that got over 500 dots.
Yeah. So you
how
got.
many lifters are doing that one?
Thinking like 120.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, probably 2 platform, 120 lifters.
Yeah, I'm not sure around there.
Yeah. So what's the goal in powerlifting?
Just not get hurt and just keep getting stronger. Honestly,
True.
so I feel like that's the only way to slow people down is you get hurt.
You trying to become like a world champion or some shit? Like,
Nah.
you just want to be strong as fuck.
Yeah, just be a strong as fuck gym owner. That's all. it is.
True. There you go.
I'm trying to out dots him so I'd be the strongest gym owner.
Oh shit.
What's your best? I think you probably already do.
Yeah.
Like 508.
Oh yeah, my best is like 492.
Oh, all right, there.
Oh,
mind.
yeah. Damn,
I
you
haven't
already
even
got
gotten
that
to
title.
5.
I wonder who's the strongest gym owner now in America.
Strongest gym owner. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's like probably like one of the enhanced people that we're
I'm
not
talking
thinking
drug
of.
tested.
Oh, drug tested?
Rex.
And enhanced. I mean, Bradley Martin on Zoo Culture, right? He's pretty strong.
but I mean,
Yeah, but I
You
don't think like
compete,
I don't think like powerlifting
Yeah.
wise he's that crazy.
yeah, I feel like
I gotta do my research. 'Cause if I'm number 1 in that, I could brag about
you're
it.
definitely up there. bro.
You
You're
use that as
definitely
your
gotta be up
as
there.
your leverage.
Yeah.
You promote yourself like that. Strongest gym owner.
Yeah, maybe put that in your Instagram bio.
yeah.
Strongest gym owner in America.
Right.
You should just fucking do it anyway, dude. Half these motherfuckers, half these douchebags on Instagram or have like CEO in their Instagram profile. They're an online trainer. And they wrote CEO of their online training business. I was like,
How long you own for? Like 2 weeks.
yeah. CEO? What? You're the chief executive officer of what? Like, it's crazy
Yeah.
with Instagram these days, but
Yeah, a bunch of fake people. And
everyone
shit.
wants to
It's wild.
be an entrepreneur now. That's like the cool thing. Everyone wants to like be a business owner, entrepreneur.
They gotta do it though.
Yeah, there's a big difference between like, saying you're an entrepreneur in your Instagram bio and like actually running a motherfucking business. Like,
Now, a lot of people believe when I say I want to open a gym, they thought I was just like BSing because it requires a lot of money.
yeah,
And they don't give start a loan. Like people don't realize. People like, yeah, I want to open a business. I'm just gonna get a big ass loan.
Not
I have
anymore,
good
yeah.
credit. No, you have to have a plan. You gotta present it to the bank or wherever the loan company is at. Especially with COVID, they don't trust nobody to
Oh,
give them a
yeah.
loan. If they give you a loan, it's probably maximum like $20,000 with like 16% interest.
yeah.
There's no way. No,
Yeah.
Like, you gotta save
Yeah,
up.
I mean, even when I had a gym that was already successful and like I could show that, I did talk to a few banks, and they were like, "No, we're not. Like, you want to open a bigger gym and another gym?" They're like, "No, I don't think gyms are the best idea right now." Like literally, like the people I would talk to, like the banks, like they would be like, nice. They'd be nice about it, but like they're like, "Yeah, I don't know how a gym's gonna work right now." But like they don't really understand like,
The concept behind
yeah,
it.
the concept behind it. Like they just, you really can't explain it to them. So it's one of those challenges that like you got to think about before you're trying to actually do it. A lot harder, a lot more expensive. That's what I was gonna ask, because this is always a topic when like my DMs are like only gym owner questions now. So it's like everyone wants to know how much money it costs to start a gym. So like we don't have to get into actual numbers, but was it more expensive than you thought?
Well, it is, because you gotta have backup plans. If the township not approving you 3-4 months, you gotta have backup money to pay for it.
Yeah.
So for example, if you're paying like $8,000 a month and your lease is due, you're paying $8,000 a month, you're not making no money.
Yeah.
So the plan is know what type of equipment you're getting. The spaces, line it up, have like a little pictures in your mind. You either gonna get used equipment or brand new. You can mix it. But why did I mix the equipment up? But it's a lot, over 100K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always bring it
The
up.
artwork is expensive too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, just paint, lighting, all that, mats.
Mats,
We were just talking about the mats. We did a little reel where I added up all the mats.
Painting is expensive. To black out the whole building
Yep.
is thousands of dollars.
Thousands, yep. Yeah. Oh man, paint. The paint is always one. Like it's always the shit that like you're like, oh yeah, you just kind of overlook. You're like, yeah, equipment's gonna cost money, rent's gonna cost money.
It's like, fuck, I gotta paint the walls. Forgot
Yeah,
about
but
that
then it's
shit.
like we gotta actually make this look fucking cool, and it's expensive to make a gym look cool.
You hire people for certain things.
Yep.
Flooring.
Yeah, it all adds up. I mean, it's one of those. It's one of the. I don't know. I guess all businesses are very expensive to start up, but I feel like gyms, man, you get hit hard in the beginning, and then it's like you gotta make sure you have your shit together, and you have like a marketing strategy, like what type of members you're trying to reach, and get the bodies through the door. So
Facts.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I be seeing on your story. You got like a little race car or some shit.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Honda? Is that a Honda Civic?
I don't want to drive no
No,
Honda.
it was a hatchback, John, right?
Is it 1996 Eagle Talon? Is it
Oh,
TS?
shit.
Yeah, the all-wheel drive one.
Eagle Talon?
Yeah, it's rare. It's
They
freaking-
are rare as fuck.
I call it the Great Value Liberty Walk. The blue.
Yeah, true.
Dude, I remember when I was coming up, like high school and shit, like we had like all these kids, they were like, they're like starting car clubs,
Yeah.
like Fast and Furious, like very prominent coming up. Like I remember when the first Fast and Furious came out.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, so you guys the same age.
Yeah, I'm 26. Yeah.
But still, like everyone had like little Jettas, little GTIs.
Mm-hmm.
But like I remember a few people had like Talons.
All-wheel
This was
drive.
even like a little bit before I was able to drive, but like it was more so my brother's like age group. He's like 5 years older than me, but like, dude, those things will fucking like cook.
They got the 4G63 engine,
Yeah.
all-wheel drive. They're light. Basically, the evolution, the 8.9.
Yep.
Before the 10 come out, the 4G63 out of iron cast block.
Yeah.
They don't blow.
How long did you have this?
I have it for a while. It just sit there. I
Yeah.
can't really drive. I have my exhaust is coming straight from the bumper, so I
Damn.
don't want to get pulled over.
Yeah.
It's too loud.
I can only imagine.
And I have cams on it, so it's like dun 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 dun. dun.
Yeah. Damn.
And it's on the left side, and if I'm driving the right shoulder and it pop, it flame,
Ah.
it's gonna hit
yeah.
somebody.
Damn.
I can't afford, so them trying to sue me. Say they
Shit.
got scared.
How much horsepower?
Like 600.
600. That's crazy.
Jesus. Fuck.
I mean, it's an old car. I mean, I don't trust the suspension.
You don't
So,
trust.
it goes sideways when you
Probably
launch it,
start
and
banging-
it's all-wheel drive, so you gotta
Start
kinda
banging out and
control
shit.
it.
Yeah. that's
What? So
crazy.
when do you get this thing out? When do you take it out?
A night.
In Mexico, we go to Mexico
Yeah, I
real
know.
quick.
A night, we go out, look left, right,
Uh,
start. Gotta kind of like reverse back to the neighbors, so
Yeah.
Damn.
it's loud. Yeah, co-start, and
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
people that have cars that have mod exhaust, co-star is where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
The neighbors know when you're leaving, and the neighbors know when you come home.
Dude, I can only imagine. So you're a car guy.
Used to be, I just got out of it. I'm a
Oh,
gym
really?
guy now.
Yeah.
Wait, was your Subi like that? What was it like?
What car you have?
I had a WRX back in the day.
Ah,
I had a
okay.
few of them actually. It was like I turned 18, got a full-time job. I'm like, damn, I'm balling out now. I'm gonna get a cool car. Bought a WRX. Probably shouldn't have. Couldn't really afford it, but I
You
paid
got a
the
truck
bills.
now?
Yeah, I got the Tundra now. I'm like the same way. Like I don't know. I like cars. I always like cars. I always appreciate them, but like I'm not like dying to get a cool car. Like
I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I had a Mazda CB3, a little hatchback.
Yeah.
Modded too. Front wheel drive. It's pretty good, but had to get a bigger car now.
Yeah. No, I'm like the fucking standard truck guy now. I'm like I just like cruise around. I could go to Home Depot, pick up all the shit I need.
Yeah, I need a truck because every time I need to get some, I gotta borrow from members and pay them or get a U-Haul. But that's just too much work.
Yeah,
Plywood.
Yeah, get a truck, bro.
Yup,
Get a
dude.
truck.
Honestly, I can't believe you made this long without having a truck. Like, as a gym owner, I'm like,
Yeah, I need to get a truck.
I'm literally at Home Depot 4 times a week.
Yeah.
If it's not one thing, you know what I mean? I'm like picking up plywood. I'm always building fucking platforms. I gotta like get this tool, that tool. I got like a whole shop in the back now.
Yeah.
Just over the last couple of years, just accumulating tools, but
Yeah.
save myself a lot of money too. You know what I mean? If you have to call somebody every single time, as you know,
Add up.
shit adds up quick. I'm fucking working on my plumber's license at this point. I'm gonna be fixing everyone's toilet soon. You guys have any plumbing issues yet?
Yeah.
Really? Shit's like, dude, it's the
No,
worst.
Like what the hell? What the hell people be eating?
Eating,
Like,
flushing
toilet be clogged. Like,
Oh, yeah. Paper towels down the toilet, gum down the toilet. I'm like,
I think the most nasty is the urine. Like, it's like pre-workout's that hard. Like you can't aim. Like
oh
dope.
man.
Every time I go in there, it's like either hair or just like pee on the floor. Like
Yeah. So with you opening, obviously very recently, like how'd you decide, you're gonna open, kind of do like you doing the 24/7 access?
yes, key
Like
access.
right now, it's kind of like you're manning because you have a full-time job and you have the gym now. So, like, how has it been, kind of running the show, also doing what you normally do? How'd you decide on like going with the 24/7? Like, would you recommend it? Because a lot of people ask me that too. They're like, I don't know, like, do I need a staff? And like, should I go 24/7?
Yeah, 24/7. You don't really need a staff. You just gotta basically put a schedule for guest passes.
Yeah.
And for me, my guest pass from 9 to 9, and anything after that is only for members. I feel like if you're by yourself and you're a guest and you get in the gym, in 24-hour gym at like 12 a.m., like you might drop a barbell on your neck.
Yeah.
So a lot of people
Smart,
that go
yeah.
at night is just the same people, and they work out together. So the gym's pretty organized when it comes to 24/7.
Yeah.
When it get busy, you definitely need a staff for 24/7 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
right now
it's-
for me.
I did the same thing pretty much. Like, I think when I first started, it was 8 a.m. to maybe 8 p.m. for staffed hours, aka me sitting there all fucking day. But yeah, I mean, I figure like for the most part, if you're coming to visit a gym, you're gonna be coming during those hours. Like, we would get people though that would maybe call. Like, I don't know, like if I hooked up my phone number to like the Google like business
too.
listing and everything. Yeah, because like I didn't want to miss anything. So
You
we would have
regret it,
people
right?
call all the time where they'd be like, it's like midnight. Oh, I'm at the gym. Can I get in? And I'd be like, no. But then eventually I ended up making it so like I could send them the waiver and then I could also give them the code. But this was back when I was in like, now we have the key fob. I just had like a 4-digit pin. So I could give them the pin and I could let them in.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
K-pop.
little suspect. I mean, everything went smoothly, but I don't know if I would necessarily recommend that to people because
it's key fob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Key fob. And then when they buy guest pass online, I have to approve that guest pass for them to use that code. Once
Yeah.
I approve it, you're able to use that code for
Yeah.
that one day to go in. But yeah, that's for the safety purposes. You definitely key fob.
No, 100%. Yeah, we didn't have really too many issues, but there was a few where I knew like somebody gave the code out,
Yeah.
and then they like fucking let their buddy in or something like that. But for the most part, everyone was pretty cool. But yeah, key fob's the way to go.
Yep.
What you got coming up? What are the big plans? I mean, obviously, I know the gym just started, but like, what would you like to see as you kind of come up on like your 1-year anniversary? Is there any goals with the gym or things that you'd like to add? Anything like that?
So right now, when I started the gym, I bought like a couple of equipment or used. So as time go by, right now I'm just upgrading them.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a box that people put in like what they want to see at the gym, like feedback and stuff like that. One thing is like I'm pretty open. Like you could tell me anything, and my feelings don't get hurt, and it's just gonna motivate me, humble me, make me try and become a better gym owner. You're telling me this leg machine is trash. Like, all right, I'm gonna try and get a better one. You know, so that's right now just replacing certain equipment, slowly just getting like things. Right now we building a posing room. I just got the whole blackout marble floor. I got to black out the walls. Now I'm gonna put a LED ring like
Yeah.
I mean LED 4K lights or 8K lights.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
a 45-degree mirror so you can see your
Yep.
back.
Yeah.
It's a narrow room, low ceiling. It's gonna be a nice.
No,
posing
that'll
room.
be huge.
Yeah.
Black marble floors. It look good. It's gonna
Yeah.
look good.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's gonna be clean. I feel like nowadays that's like becoming a staple within like gyms, like
Yeah.
posing room, allows people to grab their selfies, all that shit. And it's like, again, I always tell them, I'm like, this is fucking people promoting your gym for free. Like,
Yep.
so if you give them a reason to do so.
What gym is that with artwork?
Yep.
Cross strength system.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, nice posing room.
Yep. Yeah. No, that'll be big. Yeah. We're.
You know what's a good business right now? Tripod. Every
Oh,
time
yeah.
I walk in the gym, I found 10 broken tripod laying.
Oh yeah. Dude, 100%.
We got ordered like a lot of tripods.
We
just sell
find
them.
tripods every day. We find headphones every day.
Sell these Jones in the gym.
Honestly, yeah,
Wow.
that is a good idea. I'm gonna start fucking manufacturing.
right, there
our
you
own
go.
Power build
yeah.
tripod, cross train.
Yeah.
Power pod.
Power pod.
Yo, there you go. Cause I'm like every time I walk in, like, why is so many broken tripods? People keep buying them more. They
Yeah.
like $30-$40 Amazon.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you just sell them at the gym.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's smart.
Tripod.
David, edit this out so nobody takes this idea.
Yeah, pick that out.
I'm gonna have them. They'll be here in 2 months.
Yup. Get them into smaller size and just expand them. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
They could just pocket tripod.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that is
Oh, yeah.
smart.
That is smart.
We do have some like community tripods that we keep at the front desk that we always lend out to the members. But dude, they like
Everyone have one.
yeah, they
It's
break.
always broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. That's the only problem with gyms. Everything fucking breaks.
Yup.
Even when you have like the highest quality equipment, once it gets so much abuse, like shit just breaks. Like it's inevitable. I've
Even the
realized like
plates, plate be chipping off like them red plates.
Yep.
To turning black, like all the.
Yeah.
Yep, and then them little. What's that little thing that come off from the calibrator?
yeah,
plate?
it's like the little calibration. They like add that little gold piece in
Yeah,
there.
like one thing about road, like why they put a sticker there? They don't have like they don't build like a cap to cap that off because some
Something.
sticker come off.
Yeah, stickers
Really?
come off. Then like the little we've had like those little like the gold inserts that like how they calibrate them. Those have been busting out.
Yeah, all the time.
And I'm like, damn, like, because then you can't use them for meats. So you got to make
'Cause they
sure,
don't
like,
count.
yeah, you find those little gold things and make sure you put, like, they'll screw back in, but once they come out once, I've noticed, like, they just keep wanting to pop out. So what I did with a few of them is, like, I'll screw it back in, and I threw, like, one of our stickers over the top.
Yeah.
It helps. It, like,
That
gets the
worked.
job done, but still a pain in the ass, so. Yeah. What else we got? Anything in the works with, like, coaching? How's coaching going?
Coaching is fine. I've been capping out. I don't really like trying to recruit or advertise them more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to balance it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't have too much clients and not, like I have to give them some time.
No, 100%. Yeah, I've been kind of slowly just like dwindling down.
Yeah, it's busy. It get
Yeah.
busy. So you get a lot of
Gyms
texts.
are more than enough. You obviously have like a full-time job outside of the gym, and you have the coaching. It's a lot, man. Like even for the hardest of worker, it's a lot. And you end up kind of spreading yourself thin, and that doesn't really do anyone any good. So, well, anything you want to say to the supporters out there?
Yeah,
Wrap
shout out your
this
Instagram,
up.
shout out your gym.
Yeah,
all
shout out the
that.
gym, where it's at, Instagram,
so
all that.
The gym is Woodbury, New Jersey, South Jersey area. It's quad strength system, powerlifting gym, a lot of machines, so you don't have to lift and go to a commercial to basically do your accessory. Because that's one like big thing that I know. This like a lot of powerlifting gym, like just around general in America, like they only have combo racks.
Yep.
Like at least like have like enough stuff that people need, like chest supported rows, incline,
Right.
chest press machine.
Yeah, bodybuilding shit
Yeah,
too.
a few of the
yeah.
staples. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because can't really just use a barbell all day. you
Right,
know?
facts.
Yeah, I want to shout out to everybody that helped me basically put the gym together. I have a lot of friends. It's going to be too many to name. Help me carry the equipment. That's one big thing. Because before we didn't have that little square thing with the four wheels.
Little dolly, yeah.
Yep, we didn't have that, so we got to carry them in.
Damn.
A lot of them helped me just a lot. Like
Yeah.
carry the mats, help me play into plays. So a lot of support.
No, 100%. Yeah, you can't like build a gym without like having like some good people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
They
of
put
mine.
out their own time. They
Yeah.
didn't ask for no money. He's like, yo, I want a gym to lift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also builds community too.
Yup.
So
So
like,
they was
it's
there
really
since
good
day
for that.
one. Help me when I need them to help me.
Oh, yeah. Good people.
And that's why there was lifting at the gym when the gym was getting renovated.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
No, that's crucial, man. You gotta have some good people around you.
Facts.
We always had that with like Conchi and here, fucking 6, 7, 8 of us dragging mats around. Gotta have that.
yeah. In the
Gotta
summer
have
with
that.
no AC when the AC wasn't working.
Damn.
It's like 100 degrees. My building get hot.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's not all fun and games.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I still get headaches now because it's a number game at the end of the day. Because when you open a gym, things always go good, but then at certain, the season come, college kid go back to school, or go back to where they house. You get like membership being canceled, and then you get some new members back and forth.
Yeah.
So if anyone want to open a gym, like just be patient, trust the process. Don't let the number ruin, everything's slow and steady.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's great advice.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's always shit that pops up too. Right when you feel like you're getting ahead, all of a sudden fucking something gets broke. You're like, wow, now I have to drop 3K. Cool. So, yeah, man, it was good hearing the story, building the gym. Excited to see where it goes. Excited to come see the gym finally. I feel like a dick. I haven't been there, but
We'll be over there.
We'll get there, and we'll obviously do some content, and be fun to see how the gym evolves. It's already been off to a great start based on what I've been like seeing on Instagram. So
Facts.
appreciate you coming on, my dude.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me here.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Please follow, like, subscribe, give us some comments, ring the notifications bell, all the damn things that help us continue to grow the channel. We appreciate the feedback we have been getting, though. I feel like it's been, getting some good feedback. So trying to continue to mix it up with our guests, but we got so much more to come. So see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.